Sorry about that. The video actually cut out, and I'm glad I caught it because I would have just kept talking. Anyway, as I was saying about Ernest Scared Stupid, if you guys want a copy, please get it. The quality's actually pretty good for an older movie. Don't believe the rumors that it's horrible quality. It's actually pretty good. Um, next, another funny story at FYE. I picked up The Mechanic with Jason Statham. Um, this was actually brand new, and I paid $14.99 for it. Um, Used copy was actually more expensive, and I actually asked the person that was working there that day. I said, "Is that actually correct?" And they said, "Yeah, sometimes that happens. You actually find a newer movie cheaper than the used one." So $14.99 is not that bad for this. Wouldn't pay more than that. It wasn't a $30 movie. It wasn't a $25 movie. The price range for me was about $10–15. This happened to be $14.99, so I picked it up. Next two I picked up at Walmart. I picked up the Blues Brothers on Blu-ray. It's been a long time since I've seen this. You get the theatrical and extended edition with this. It was $19.96 when I picked this up. I'm not sure how much it is now. Last time I looked, Walmart didn't even carry this anymore. That's the thing about my Walmart, at least. They'll carry it for a little bit, and then once newer stuff comes out, they'll discontinue it, and they won't carry it anymore. So if I find something I want at Walmart, I usually get it. The next one is Dante's Peak. I actually found this to be pretty good as well. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I actually think I still own this on VHS and never picked up the DVD, so I picked up the Blu-ray instead. And this was $15. Next one is another movie stop. I had to pick this up that day. It was $79.82, but I had already put some money down on it. And that is Star Wars: The Complete Saga on Blu-ray. And before you guys comment and say, "Don't you know about the changes?" Yes, I know about the changes of this, but I only had Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, on DVD. I have the originals on VHS, but I no longer own a VCR, so I had no way of playing them. So this is the first time I actually own all the movies. And no, if he releases another set next year or in a couple of months, I'm not going to get that one. I'm happy with this. I'm going to stick with this. And I got this mainly for the movies and the special features. This is the only way you get the special features, and I just need to find time to watch all of these. And that's the end of my first stack. I actually have a lot more, and my stack is falling down, so hold on a second. Okay, that's fixed. I don't know why on the floor they can't stand upright, but on the table they can. But that's okay. The next one I actually also picked up at Movie Stop. The same day I picked up Star Wars, I picked up the Frighteners on Blu-ray. This is actually one of my favorite Peter Jackson movies. Sorry, I had to belch. I actually wish I had seen this in the theaters, but at the time I was pretty young, and I didn't know what it was, and the theatrical poster looked kind of like a horror movie, and that's what I actually thought it was. Turns out it's actually a really funny comedy. If you've never seen this, please either rent this or go find it somewhere. It's really, really funny. The director's cut's actually not that bad either. But watch the theatrical version. You'll laugh. It's actually rated R for terror/violence, but it's actually pretty funny. Next one, I actually picked this up on October 5th because I forgot it came out on October the 4th, and that is Space Jam on Blu-ray. Ended up paying $14.99 for this. Don't know how the video quality is. I know the movie's okay, but I actually grew up with this, so I actually wanted to get this. I don't think I've ever owned a copy besides VHS. Maybe I've owned the DVD. I don't remember. I can't find it if I do own the DVD, so I picked up this. The only complaint I really have, besides this being a recycling case, and I don't like those, is the disc art. There's not any. It looks like stars. That's it. They should have done color. At least this cover. But they didn't. So that's a big complaint on my part, that the disc is just plain. Next one I picked up at Movie Stop because nobody in my area actually had it. I actually called Best Buy. They only had it online. I didn't want to wait. I called 2 Walmarts. They were sold out. And that is Jeff Dunham's Controlled Chaos. I saw this on Comedy Central the day it aired. Actually watched it both airings. Really funny. The Blu-ray and the DVD has actually more stuff than the broadcast on TV did. Not very much. You actually have to be listening to catch the extra stuff. And there's features. One thing I do want to note, you actually get the bleeped and the unbleeped on this. But there is a parental advisory right here on the disc saying that it has adult language in situations. You can get through the unbleeped version, but the unbleeped is much funnier. I'm sorry, I meant to say you could get the bleeped you could watch the bleeped version, but the unbleeped is actually much funnier. Next two I picked up at Walmart. These were $15 a piece, but you got a free ticket for Paranormal Activity 3, and that is Sleepy Hollow and Sweeney Todd. This is extremely hard to find in my area on Blu-ray. You can find the DVD, but you can't find the Blu-ray. If you do, it's pretty expensive. So $15, get a free ticket for Paranormal Activity 3. I've never owned it. Pretty much got a free movie ticket. Hang on a second. Okay. Sweeney Todd, however, I do own on the 2-disc DVD. I'm probably going to end up giving that away to somebody that wants it. This is a 1-disc Blu-ray, and it includes all the features on the 2-disc DVD, and it's supposed to look really good. A funny story, really quickly, when I was paying out, the guy at Walmart needed to see said I needed to see my ID because both movies are rated R. And he actually said, Sweeney Todd is really that bad? And I said, yeah, it's rated R for, bloody violence. I mean, it looks fake violence, but it's still violence. So he actually didn't know what the rating was, or didn't know it was actually that bad. Which the movie's not. Next one I picked up at Best Buy for $8, brand new, and that is Punisher Warzone. Didn't think I was actually going to like this when I first saw it. I rented it. Didn't think I was going to like it because it was a different guy from the first movie. This is actually really good. But it is extremely violent. So if you're if you're squeamish, I really don't recommend it. But if you really want a good action movie, action-packed, rent this, buy this. I'm not sure how much it is now, but I'm sure you can find it pretty cheap. It's been out for a while. Next one I was not going to get, and then I talked myself into this, is Transformers Dark of the Moon. Initially wasn't going to get it because they are going to re-release this in a 3D combo pack. It's going to have a 3D Blu-ray, a 2D Blu-ray, a DVD, and a digital copy. And it's going to have a ton of special features. This has 0 features. So if you're buying Transformers Dark of the Moon for features, wait. Main reason I got this was $17.99 at Best Buy when I bought it. It had an exclusive slip cover on it. I actually do prefer slip covers. And this is what it's going to look like if you don't buy it at Best Buy. Main reason I bought this is for what's inside. You actually get a $10 off coupon off the re-release when it comes out, and I've actually heard a rumor it's going to be around Christmas time. So you don't really have that long to wait, but it's a free $10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Movie Stop when the 3D re-release comes out. I'm going to trade this in. I'm going to use my coupon and get it pretty cheap. Movie Stop actually does that a whole lot. My Movie Stop beats nationally advertised price on anything that's a new release. But I went to Best Buy this time for the slipcase. Next one is at Walmart. Only place I've seen it is at Walmart, and it's $10, and that is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is the old 90s movie. It came out in 1995, I want to say. They are carrying this for $10. But if you go to coupons.com, you can print out a $3 off coupon. Made this $7 and change. Figured for a brand new movie that just came out recently, $7 is really, really good. Haven't seen it on Blu-ray yet. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie, actually. I'm probably going to save it for right around Halloween time. But once again, go to coupons.com. They have a coupon off Donnie Darko that I showed you earlier, and a few other movies. And Walmart will now take printed coupons. Mine had stopped for about 2 years because people were abusing it. They recently just started back. Next one I got from Best Buy. Long story, I'll keep it short and sweet though. It is Hitman on Blu-ray. Right now, Best Buy is doing a trade and save program where you can take any DVD commercially released, which means you can't have a burnt copy, it can't be anything like that, and you can trade it in for a $5 off coupon towards any Blu-ray that's on their list or that has a trade and save sticker on it. I had looked at the list before I went. I had my DVD. Only had one I really wanted to trade because I plan on getting the Blu-ray later. I've traded in Kill Bill Volume 2. Don't have Volume 1 anymore. Don't know what happened to it. But I went. I had this and the Kill Bill, and I said I wanted to do the trade and save. She looked at the list and said this movie was not on the list. And I said it was when I looked this morning. She looked at the list online. She couldn't find it. So I came all the way home. Best Buy's about 15 minutes away. I printed out the entire list, saw that Hitman was on it, went back and tried it again, and she said, well, I guess Hitman is on the list. In stores right now, this is $9.99. I got $5 off. I paid $4.99. Brand new. DVD right now is also $4.99. But I came back home after I purchased it, looked again. Half the movies that are eligible for the trade and save are not on that list. Pulp Fiction is one of them. You can pick it up for $10 with the $5 off coupon, but it is not on their list. So have the list with you if you decide to do the trade and save. Have that list with you. That way, if they try to give you trouble like they did me, you can say no, it's on the list, and you can pick up Hitman for $5. Got this one at Walmart. It is Mars Needs Mom's 3D. No, I do not have a 3D Blu-ray player, but you get the 2D Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy with it. I also had a $5 off coupon from Disney Movie Rewards. If you're not a part of Disney Movie Rewards, it's absolutely free to join, and I suggest you do it because they do a lot of Disney coupons where you print them out, you take them to the store, you save on your movies. I actually had Walmart match Best Buy's price and take the coupon off of it. So I got this for the same price as the 2D